Like, I didn't even see them arrest him. They came back in and asked. They took him out with no shoes, no socks on.
Your husband?
Yeah, no shoes, no socks. And I told him he's been really sick. And they did come back in after they took him out. No coat, no socks, no shoes, no nothing. After they took him out, they came back in and asked if he had any slip-on flip-flops. And that's when I gave them to him.
So the thing that I don't understand is how they got the call, but nobody in the house has any at all criminal record, except you said your husband's had like a dog fine and a ticket years and years ago.
Mainly when you look him up, most of all of it's traffic.
Traffic and a dog.
Traffic, has been years ago.
But the police bum rushed the show like there was.
He don't even have any points on his license.
Okay, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to make the police look to be bad. But the thing is, when you bum rush the show, you run in there with your children. It's very traumatizing.
Yeah, they were scared because there was just so many, and then they wouldn't let me get to my child. My son wouldn't let me get to him. They wouldn't even let me upstairs. They was up there with him by themselves.
Well, they took his statement.
Pardon?
Well, they were taking that statement.
Yeah, they took the paper up to him, told him to write a statement, gave him the pen, and they wouldn't let me up there. All
right. Well, once again, I told him he's a hero. He was just doing what any child would do to protect his mom. When his dad, he's never in his life seen his dad act like this. His dad's had the same job for 15 years. You have a happy family unit. The dad mixed alcohol with cold medicine, and this was like shocking that you said your husband won't even spank your children. So this was shocking to your child. I told him we're going to flip the script on this. We're going to strengthen your family unit through this experience. I'm proud of your son. Your husband is sitting in that awful, god-awful jail right now, and he doesn't really know what happened. So,
I wouldn't even let him even talk to me. And then when the police officer said, well, I can tell this is a good knit home for your children. Children's services will not be contacted.
That's good.
That's what they had said. They said, we can tell, this isn't a normal,
right?
like an everyday dispute.
Yeah.
And they've even told me, they said, we've never even been called to your street.
I still don't understand why they bring all those police officers and practically you said your street was closed for,
Yeah, I don't know how many cars was out there. I don't.
For your neighbor.
I know there was at least 3 of them upstairs and probably 3 of them downstairs with me.
Okay, so maybe 6 police officers in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, and so they told you to be rained today, but he's not going to be till Monday, we found out.
Yeah.
You have money. He must be in his dorm now because you did get a call about putting money on the phone. If he needs to call me, he also can do that. At arraignment, you're going to request. You're going to have him request the attorney that I told you, the court-appointed attorney. And the misdemeanor. This is 2 charges of M1s.
Yeah.
He has the right to expunge these. His job, I know you're concerned about that job that he's had forever.
Yeah, he's an avid hunter. Him and his son, they were supposed to go hunting this morning. So, I mean, it's just mind-blowing. I mean, I don't really know what to say.
You're in shock. All of you guys are in shock. Your son is in shock. If I had a car, I would come over there right now and hug you guys. Because my daughter's 8, my son's 14, and my baby will be 2 in February. They were all ballistic, even the baby. Are you all by yourself now?
Just, me and the 3 kids.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be praying for you. I prayed before I called you, and I appreciate all your support on my Facebook for what I do, and of course I'm here for you. Now I know about I've never been to jail, or I don't even think he's really been to jail long enough to know what it's about. Right.
And now that I know how this place is, it's like I'm scared to death. And I keep thinking, like, well, if he was so much out of it to where he couldn't tell his name, is he going to get there and catch another charge while he's in there?
No, honey, I hope he won't.
That's what I'm saying, because, I mean, he's a big man, and even the police, when they were here, they said, yeah, he's a big man, because he does lift weights, and he's a big man, and even they were saying, you know, he's a big man, and it coming through my head, I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen when they get him there, or are they going to put him in with a bunch of people, and here he doesn't even know who he is, and him, you know, being big that he is, if he does get in a fight, of course, you know, it's going to be bad.
Well, we have to trust God with that one, because you're right. The jail is not a good place to be at all, and it's there's not a lot of there's no supervision basically.
Yeah, it's saying that he's still at the main jail, so I think that's downtown, unless they've already moved him, maybe. Or does he stay there until he goes to court?
No, he'll be moved to Jackson Pike. That if he's still there Monday, if the judge doesn't set an arraignment or a bond at arraignment, then you go see him Monday, and he'll be at the Jackson Pike, the workhouse. And because he's a larger guy, let's just pray. And because he has money on the phone, if anything serious is happening, you can let me know, and we can. I think he'll be okay. I get more concerned with people that have medical issues in there, heart problems, blood pressure, diabetes, and they're not getting their medications or pregnant. The ones, I'm 5 foot tall, and I lived through that hell, you know, for 11 of the most horrific months. I still have night terrors over that. But I think he can hold his own. And this is a lesson learned. He cannot drink and mix his cold medicine ever again. He's not like this. This is not his normal behavior. You can stand up and, you know, say that, and we don't want him to lose his job. He has a great job that he's had for years and years. This is a lesson. We will make lemonade out of a lemon.
Yeah, they told us too, they said you and your son is going to have to go to court.
Fine.
And then my son's crying, I'm not going to court, I'm not going, and they're not making me go, that's my dad, I'm not going. And I'm like, okay, what do I do?
He'll go. I'll go with you guys because it's traumatizing, and he'll just do the right thing and tell what happened, and he can tell that his dad is never in his life touched him, and this is not normal, and you know the judge will order the dad most likely to do some AA meetings and see if any of that takes hold. You know, everybody, like I told your son, everything happens for a reason. We can make any bad thing into amazing. Yeah. I think we should make this a celebration of new life. I want your family to get through this during today. I want you guys to pray for peace. I want you not to worry about your husband in there. God has him. If Miss Amy can do it for all that time, you know, he can do it. He's a big, strong guy. Maybe he'll meet someone in there that needed an ear to bend. Maybe, you never know. I met some pretty special people while I was behind bars, and I was enlightened big time.
That's kind of how he is. He helps people out a lot.
Yeah.
Especially people that's troubled.
He might need, someone in there needs him. God might.
He does have a hearing problem, though.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's going to, I mean, because he'll tell you